everybody, this is Marjorie. Look at me today. I look as if I've been attacked by a painter and decorator. It's lovely, isn't it? Look at all the lovely bright colours. Well, this is yet again another one of my lovely little Shein tops. You know, and I put the link down below so you can all see it. So I was going to talk today about me being a people person, because as you know, I mean, I'm out there seeing all the people and I'm saying hello, 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 I'm Marjorie. I mean, I like meeting strange folk. No strange folk, strangers. Well, I suppose I was right enough, strangers. There is a lot of strange folk out there, isn't there? But no, I like to get out there and mingle and get to know all my neighbours. And you know, if anybody new moves in, I like to see who they are. And I do all the baking, don't I? I do the baking. Oh, there's wee Senga coming in. Senga, just stick the kettle on, hen. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, that's Senga, she's in the kitchen. Right, so I mean, I like to do all my baking. And I hand it out to all my neighbours and they're all excited because, well, it saves them going to Tesco and buying a wee cake, don't I? Because I do the chocolate sponge and the shortbread, so that's lovely. And I knit. And I put all the wee knitting into the charity shops and they sell money. That's nice, isn't it? So I'm very thoughtful like that. I'm very thoughtful. I'm very generous. But at the same time, I tell people straight, you know, I say what I think. It's like catchphrase, 3 to 1. But, you know, I'm out there. I'm out and about every day. I'm out and about somewhere. I'm like a total social dragonfly. I'm here, there and everywhere. So and I like to offer help and advice. I was once standing at the school gates because, you know, all the wains in the playground, they all know me. So when I'm walking up and down through the school, you know, if I'm going to the co-op for some milk and all the wains come running up to the fence and they go, "Hello, Marjorie." And there was this wee wain, right? And she was looking for something. And I says, "What are you looking for, hen?" She says, "I'm waiting for my mummy for to get my milk." Now, I noticed all the other wains were drinking, you know, the wee cartons of milk. They were drinking all the wee cartons of milk. But this wain, now we're talking 6-year-old. Well, this woman comes in, she starts breastfeeding her through the fence. I said, "Excuse me, you can't just whip that out and start, you know, feeding your wain." She says, "I've not got her off breastfeeding yet." I says, "But she's 6-year-old, it's about time. I mean, that wain's got teeth, she'll have that jelly top right off you." Anyway, she says, "Oh, thanks for your advice." I says, "No problem, that's just the kind of person I am, because, you know, I'm a people person, and I like to offer help and advice to all the people in the local community." So there was one day, right, this shows you how much I help folk. I'm standing in the queue in the bank, right? And this wee old woman, she turns to me and she says, "Excuse me, hen, could you help me check my balance?" I says, "Certainly." So I shoved her, she fell out. I says, "You're going to have to work at that, hen. It's, you know, it's not that great." She's looking at me as if I'm an absolute loony. But I says, "That's the kind of person I am. You ask me to do something, I'll do it." And then what else? What was I going to tell you? Oh, hospital, right? I do hospital visits, right? Because I like to go in and see all the old folk when they're taken into the hospital. So there was this one time, right? I was actually in the hospital myself. I was getting a wee, right? So getting my wee operation, and I says, "I'll go for a wee walk. I'll have a wee walk around the wards and see who's in, see if there's anybody I ken, and if there's anybody I don't ken, I'll go, hello, 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 I'm Marjorie, how do you do?" So, walking down the corridor, here's my gynaecologist walking the other way, and I'm saying, "Oh, I wonder if he'll recognise me." So he's walking along, and he's looking at me, and he's going, can't place it. So I lifted my goonie right up, and he went, "Oh, Marjorie." I says, "The very one, that's who I am." Oh, so, and he's not up in faces, is he? Because anyway, so I suddenly remembered, right, my pal Annie was in the hospital because, well, she'd got concussed at the Ideals Home exhibition, right? She was trying out an electric potato peel and she managed to concuss herself. So she was in the ENT. So down to the ENT, and I says to Annie, "Oh, hello. I was just passing. I thought I'd pop in and see how you were. How are you feeling now?" And she says, "Oh, I'm all right. Thanks, Marjorie." And she starts to go to one side, and I says, "Oh," and the nurses come, right, and they straighten her up, and that's fine. I says, "What about the food, Annie? Are you enjoying the food? Are you managing to eat okay?" And she goes to the other side, and I says, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" So the nurses once again rush up, straighten her up, that's proper pillies, blah blah blah, and they go away back to their wee station. I says, "But the doctors and the nurses, they're all looking after you, Annie, aye?" And she says, oh yes, the nurses are very nice. Only thing is, they'll no let me fart." Bye.